Hey guys, and welcome to The Real Road. So this episode is about what we should be doing during lockdown. And the answer is, other than following the guidelines and advice, nothing in particular. I wanted to sort of just do an episode to say that the most important thing we can all do during this time in lockdown is to take care of ourselves and our loved ones that we are self-isolating with at home. There are a lot of people in my industry who are very busy, posting lots of things about being motivated. Like, I'm seeing so many kind of busy posts, but honestly, the most important thing that you guys should be doing is taking care of yourselves and your mental well-being, your physical health, and all kinds of stuff like that. You may have a completely different situation to other people who you follow or are friends with online, so don't let what they're doing kind of pressure you into feeling like you should be doing more. I mean, oh goodness, if people with children, I salute you. I can't imagine how crazy things must be at home, having to attempt to homeschool and most likely having to still try and work from home if you haven't been furloughed. That's got to be kind of crazy. There are a lot of things in my industry that people are doing. So if you do want to be busy and you are feeling proactive, then there's lots of casting director one-to-ones going on We Audition, which is an awesome platform. There are so many different live streams happening on Instagram. You don't even need to go and ask questions. You could literally just tune in and become like an information sponge, just sort of soaking up what's happening and what other people are asking if you want to learn. There are a lot of people I know that are doing a lot of fitness things, trying to get fit and healthy. I will be joining them hopefully soon, but I've had coronavirus and still kind of struggle with breathlessness when exercising, so I've just sort of surrendered to eating leftover Easter eggs from the supermarket and enjoying that. It's like I said, guys, don't put pressure on yourselves. Like, I should be getting fit, but at the same time, my body is not ready for that yet. So I am just focusing on being happy. And if that means I want to eat all of the cheese, then I'm going to let myself eat all of the cheese. I can deal with it later. Like, the most important thing to be doing is just following kind of the rules and the guidelines of staying at home, only taking your daily exercise with members of your family, and that's just members of your family that you are isolating with at home. You know, just being kind to each other, especially key workers and especially people working in the supermarkets. Like, I know a lot of supermarkets have a one person allowed in at time shopping policy to try and keep the numbers down. This is mainly for their safety. You may be fine, but do take into consideration that these people are probably working in there up to, like, I don't know, 12 plus hours a day, and they're going to be seeing so many different people, hundreds of people per day. So these measures are in place to protect the staff so that they don't get sick, so that they can keep working to provide the rest of us with food. So please stop getting aggy. I know there have been so many reports of people getting aggy with staff, so do keep being kind and, you know, just accept that the reasons they're telling you to do certain things have been put in place for safety purposes, and just get on with it. Just get on with it and do it. But yeah, if you want to kind of be busy and stuff during lockdown, that's great. But similarly, if you want to take the time to reflect, meditate, or just blob around the house, do it. Like, there's no rules right now, really, in terms of what you should or shouldn't be doing at home. And I think that it is important just to do what's best for you. For me personally, I've been really productive over the last couple of weeks, working really hard on my Project Minute Monologue, which has like doubled in the number of people following and like tripled in the number of people getting involved. We're doing a Q&A all about the platform with We Audition, which is another cool platform for actors. So if you're interested in learning more about both of these platforms and what they do for actors, we are doing that live on Instagram on Monday. Go and check out the Minute Monologue profile on there. There is a little picture in our feed which tells you all the different times, and depending on what time zone you're watching from, you'll be able to work out what time you need to tune in. But if you're from the UK, it will be 6 p.m. on Monday. So I've been doing that. I've also been watching a lot of movies, which is partly fun and blobbish of me, but also partly industry research, because it's good to stay up to date with the things that are going on. My adventurous side is definitely feeling the pressure at the moment. I really like being outdoors. I'm a big kind of fan of walking and hiking and camping and adventuring and zip wiring, and I'm not really able to do any of that at the moment. But I'm finding methods of still being adventurous. So part of that is still watching movies, but my taste in movies from this collection behind me, which I love, and Netflix, of course, has definitely gone more to the kind of adventure level. So The Lord of the Rings has been revisited. I have returned to Middle-earth, and also mostly just fantasy and sci-fi. The sci-fi section is somewhere up the top there. And yeah, I've just kind of been like going off to different worlds and enjoying that. In between being really productive. I'm reading again. I'm going through Harry Potter. Not that I don't read normally, it's just that I have a tendency to get really involved in whatever I'm reading and stop or forget to do everything else, including eat and sleep. I just keep reading book after book after book. So I have to be actually quite strict on when I allow myself to read, because if I'm really busy and I've got a lot of work to do, then I kind of have to put it to the side and come back to it later. Otherwise I just get very involved in my reading. But right now I have all this free time, so I am very involved in my reading and loving that, which is really cool. As I said, fitness will come later, so I can get back to that. But in terms of being adventurous, we're just kind of looking at new routes and stuff and exploring new areas for our daily walk outside, which has been quite cool. I'm also enjoying not having makeup on and finally having time in the morning and stuff to not be rushing around like a crazy person, so I can actually take care of my skin properly. I'm putting a routine in place for skincare right now so that when things kind of start going again, it will be automatic. So I'm kind of using this time to put in some healthy kind of habits, or to build things into a habit, because apparently it takes like 7 weeks or something to turn like something into a habit. So yeah, lockdown, let's get going with the skincare habits, and I'm quite pleased with how it's going so far. So far so good. But also I do wear makeup during the weekdays sometimes, because if I'm doing one-to-ones with casting directors and stuff, then I tend to like use my Weirdish cue place as to whether or not I need to put makeup on that morning. I'm pretty sure there's a few other actors out there doing that as well. Or if I'm recording vlogs or things online, I will sometimes put makeup on. But then I thought I would do this vlog today without makeup on, just to say that, guys, it really doesn't matter. Like, just be happy and comfortable in yourself and what it is you're doing to make lockdown the best for you, whether that is literally just taking time out to be with your kids, to relax, to finally like take a break from the crazy world, or if you want to find ways of being kind of productive while you're stuck at home. It doesn't matter what you do. Just enjoy it. Like, try and find ways to enjoy spending time with the people that you're locked down with, or if you're alone, spend all day on video chat talking to people if you want to. I mean, whatever, anything goes with this stuff. But basically just do what's right for you, what makes you happy, and forget about what everyone else is doing. Do you, because remember, very few people post the bad things in their life or their negative days on social media. So don't compare your lives to what other people are doing, because it's usually just like the perfect picture snapshot of kind of their life, and life has so many ups and downs, so many different layers to it. So honestly, don't compare, because your perfect picture perfect snapshot may be making someone else feel really envious and jealous of your life, but you know for a fact that you don't post all of that stuff online, and the same can be said of everyone else. So yeah, don't compare yourselves, just do you and enjoy and be happy. Okay, thanks guys, thanks for watching, bye.